This content is the property of Put It Out There TV, also known as PIOT TV, a property of the House of Yasha Allah El Trust. If you are viewing and or listening to this content on a non-PIOT TV branded platform, then we kindly ask that you stop and flag this content for copyright infringement. Thank you.
Peace and love, everybody. I am Judah Son for Put It Out There TV, also known as PIOT TV. Hashtag Put It Out There, hashtag Put It Out There TV, hashtag Judah Son. Please make sure you utilize those hashtags whenever you are sharing our content, at least the content that I utilize, or however you want to do it all over the World Wide Web. We most definitely would appreciate that over here at Put It Out There TV. Now, as you can see, we are talking about an unfortunate event that happened here in July. Yeah, this happened in July 2019 in Elyria, to where a brother by the name of Isaiah Robinson was shot and killed by employees of the Elyria Police Department Corporation. And as a result of that shooting, there is an independent investigation that is being carried out by employees of the Lorain County Sheriff's Department Corporation, or the Lorain County Sheriff's Office Corporation. Bear with me while I'm focusing on this corporation stuff. Now, with that independent investigation taking place, it's obvious that that job was laid on the laps, or given, or ordered, whatever the case may be, to be carried out by employees of the Lorain County Sheriff's Department Corporation. Somebody felt that they were competent, cognizant enough to carry out that duty. But even still, with that being said, we have to inquire on whether or not there was or there actually is a conflict of interest with that independent investigation being carried out by employees of the Lorain County Sheriff's Department Corporation. And the reason why we have to ask that question is to make sure that if actual guilt exists and actual mistake was made by the employees of the Elyria Police Department Corporation, then there is actual justice for Isaiah Robinson. There's actual justice for, and I have to be fair, for whoever was in the automobile. I believe there was a Demond Battles, and I don't know if there's anyone else that was in the automobile. But if this shooting was done unjustly, unlawfully, there has to be recompense. There has to be repair. So that's why we need to focus on this, because we cannot dance around the fact that that the City of Elyria is a corporation. Its subsidiary, the Elyria Police Department, they're corporations. All right, and we cannot be blind to the fact that Lorain County is a corporation, and its subsidiary doing business as its DBA, Lorain County Sheriff's Department. These are corporations, and we can't dance around the fact that these corporations, I'm not saying necessarily not necessarily them, right? But these corporations, or the people who are guilty of these particular acts, or certain acts that would be frowned upon, certain acts that will cause their freedom to be taken away from them, they hide behind these corporations, and they do tricky things. And sometimes these corporations are too connected in order for you to say, well, hey, we're going to get this guy or this woman or whoever the case to work on it. So now we're going to focus on conflict of interest. So let's go to a law dictionary and let's look up conflict of interest, because I want everyone in there, especially the people in the back who want to be hard-headed, want to make sure that you get this as well. Conflict. There we go. Hold on here. Conflict of interest. All right. So conflict of interest, it says here, where a person or party has two contradictory interests. For example, a prosecutor of a criminal defendant who happens to be the prosecutor's son. So you remember when I told you that you have flesh and blood men and women who do dastardly, cowardly, wicked things, and they work for these corporations, these municipal corporations, and they hide behind them. They hide behind Lorain County. They hide behind the City of Elyria Municipal Corporation. They hide behind the Elyria Police Department Corporation. They hide behind the Elyria Municipal Court Corporation. They hide behind the Lorain County Court of Common Pleas Municipal Corporation. They hide. They do all the cowardly things, and I'm just speaking in general, all the things that we don't like, that are unlawful, that violates human rights, it just violates human decency, that violates morality. They do that, they chalk their dirty rocks and their sticks, and then they hide behind the veil of the person, the corporations. A legal entity authorized to act apart from the persons or shareholders who own the entity. So it acts apart from them. Like an individual person, don't be tricked by that. A corporation can enter into contracts, can sue and can be sued, and perform the actions necessary to carry on a business. Don't play with me. I told y'all, okay? The shareholders or owners of the corporation are legally protected from personal liability for the debts and obligations of the corporation, with possible exception for unpaid taxes. With that being said, with them doing business with each other, with them having intercourse, there is an evident conflict of interest, which means what? That the Lorain County Department or the Lorain County Sheriff's Department can't really do an impartial, independent investigation. So they have intercourse, they do commerce, they make money together, they have contracts. So do you think that it would be meet in the name of justice, in the principles of justice? Because, you know, she is blind, right? Justice does depend on us. She is blind, right? So in the sight of justice, would it be meet for the Lorain County Sheriff's Department to do a impartial, independent investigation? Or is that a conflict of interest? Would that make sense? Would that be impartial, unbiased, fair, without arbitrary favoritism toward either side, without prejudice?